Net-a-Porter Limited is online luxury fashion retailer for the style-savvy customers. The privately owned company began in 2000 and ships to 170 countries and has amassed sales of £130 million last year. With 3 million viewing figures per month, it offers a range of products of every dimension for a woman's needs, including magazines, clothing, accessories, jewelry, swimwear, and laundry. It includes collections from 300 of the world's top designers, including Alexander McQueen, Jimmy Choo, and Stella McCartney, with the prices ranging from £30 t-shirt to £5,000 clutch bags. Every purchase comes dressed as a gift. Thus, the secret of the success of Net-a-Porter. The luxury fashion site currently valued at £350 million and privately owned with the offices in both London and New York.
Natalie Massenet, the founder of Net-a-Porter, a former fashion journalist, upon identifying the absence of online luxury designer brands, seized the opportunity and launched an online magazine where the customer could buy the featured object of desire. In 2009, she established the Outlet.com, offering discount fashion brand names and more recently Mr. Porter for premium menswear. Sales in 2009 and 10 reached 130 million, an increase of 60% from the previous year. With the launch of the Digital 4 TV, Google enabling Net-a-Porter's website to enhance the interaction between the vision of the company and its customers and take the marketing strategy to a new level of consumerism. As customers can experience first-hand interviews with the designers, catwalk shows, trend reports, and footage of exclusive fashion parties. Part 1. Industry Analysis. The online fashion is not only developing, but also rather giving the fashion industry a rebirth. Since the growth of the e-commerce market, there has been a huge surge of clothing retailers entering the home shopping market. Both existing retailers who originally distributed via other channels and a number of new online-only companies have all entered the marketplace, as it is far easier to establish the presence online in comparison to open a traditional retail outlet. However, this has meant that the online market has become increasingly competitive, and large levels of investment are now required to keep websites current in order to maintain a presence in the market via advertising. As some have argued, there is no substitute for the change room. New research by Mintel illustrates sales when it comes to online fashion have soared to a staggering 152% increase over the last 5 years alone. In fact, 1 in 3 Brits, that's 35% of the population, bought their clothes at the touch of a switch in 2010 compared to 26% the year before. With fashion outperforming almost all other existing e-commerce sales, it has exploded to unprecedented levels in 2010, and it is valued at 4.3 billion and is growing. By 2015, sales are expected to increase to 45%, therefore generating £7 billion. But in order to continue driving sales, retailers need to deal better with many of the barriers to online shopping that puts people off making actual purchases.
Distal analysis. Since there has not been a dramatic change in terms of population in the UK, this new growth in the e-commerce fashion industry has occurred because of a shift to consumer behavior. The way in which people buy clothes changed due to mainly economics, social technology, promotion and demographics, and increase of knowledge in the information age. Quality and brand names are sought.
The internet is one way for our consumers to indulge their fashion obsession, as women have incredibly hectic lives, juggling careers, social lives, and often families. So internet shopping offers them a way of saving time. The emerging technological advances, mobile mania such as smartphones with apps coupled with social network sites like Twitter and Facebook, and the revolution of blogs also contributed to the new shift of customers to shop online. Net-a-Porter first jumped into mobile commerce with the launch of a commerce-enabled iPhone application last December. Interactive magazine, now available, which was launched this summer through iPad earlier with an application that allows users to browse an interactive version of the retailer's magazine. These new mediums are providing luxury brands a unique opportunity to engage directly with consumers and receive invaluable feedback on their brands, product lines, and relationships with their customers as consumers are actively utilizing both social media and mobile applications on a regular basis. Luxury brands can easily join the current conversations while offering unique and intimate experiences for their most loyal base of followers.
Both women and retirees are becoming two more powerful groups in our society with more buying capability than ever before. As more women are learning and earning, hence redefining the gender consumerism. According to Mintel report on consumer trend in October 2010, opportunities arise for brands as preferred by women. Also, the study shows more women purchase online than men, especially the financial products in the UK. Beyond retirement age, more and more people are remaining at work due to the future uncertainties resulted by the financial downturn. The number of over 65s working in the UK will likely reach 20%. This is also due to their motivation to prolong high standard of living according to the report.
Part 2. SWOT analysis. Strengths. The growing availability on the internet through mobile phones makes it easier for consumers to use online shopping sites frequently. Online retail sites offer convenience for consumers and allows items to be ordered and delivered direct to the consumer's choice of venues. In addition to price comparison sites allowing consumers to compare online retailers rather than visiting a range of high street shops in order to obtain the best prices. Weakness. There are numerous issues that may deter consumers from buying clothes and footwear online. Security issues still remain a concern for consumers who are unwilling to enter credit or debit card information due to the risk of fraud and potential computer viruses. The consumer still enjoys the shopping experience, which is lost when purchasing online. The main drawback also continues to be the inability to see and feel a garment in person. Women in particular are concerned about whether the garment will fit. Opportunities. A limitless range of products and services can be sold on the internet, making it easier for specialist and niche retailers to become e-commerce retailers. The wide reach on the internet means that there is an opportunity for e-commerce retailers to expand internationally, and overseas consumers can easily purchase products from UK sites and vice versa for the UK residents. Online retailers can also find it easier to expand their consumer goods products range and enter different markets in comparison to a traditional retail outlet, as they are not restricted by space, as if they would be selling in a traditional retail environment, i.e. that being the shops. Threats. The emergence of the multi-channel retailer, which has experienced stronger growth during 2010 compared to that of the pure e-tailer. This continues to be the strongest threat, as multi-channel operators also benefit from having both a physical store presence as well as an online presence, and can use services such as reserving online and purchasing or returning to a store to their advantage.
If one word would sum up what Net-a-Porter is all about, it would be fashion without boundaries. Net-a-Porter was never intended to be valued in terms of its prices. Hence, the products displayed is on the expensive side. It was never going to be a charity. Neither it is a production company. It does not have its own label fashion. Net-a-Porter is all about service, all about evolving brand. Its unique selling point is bringing the latest fashion to you as a customer as fast as you can imagine in that dress. Almost anywhere in the world from Sydney to Sao Paulo. Same-day delivery is available in Europe and America. Taking care of all the international customs requirements by collaborating companies like DHL and UPS. The customer target of Net-a-Porter has been successful affluent class of the society. Do you have a hectic busy life, Mrs. Jones, and want latest designer gown for your corporate gathering? We will do that and do that like no one else can. Ms. Natalie clearly outlined the vision and the purpose of her company. It has revolutionized the market of fashion, or better yet, created new and online magazine. Her phenomenon is a prescriptive strategy as she identified need and cure.
Women in your life. Net-a-Porter is not a health food store. And it's not a charity.
What does Natalie Maisonette and Net-a-Porter mean to designers? Prior to her online phenomenon, designers used to settle for wholesale prices to sell their products to companies like Harrods or John Lewis. But with her charismatic vision, designers could now sell products directly to customers through Net-a-Porter, and hence maximize profit for her suppliers. The strategy of Natalie Maisonette towards her customers is that she is more of a leader than a manager. Leader influences so as she. Maisonette is always engaged with her customers via social websites, the likes of Facebook and Twitter. She understands the effects of blog media. The relationship between writer and reader in a blog is as powerful as word of mouth. Using her journalistic background, she is spreading her strategy like credible news blogs such as BBC. This way, Net-a-Porter applies the French perspective of marketing, which points out an organization should influence the public in their favor, according to Levy and Linden. Net-a-Porter built a state-of-the-art workplace in order to motivate employees. The idea is happy employees will put out good results.
Every time somebody walks in here, whether they're an employee or a visitor, they go, wow.
They look at the light, they look at the view, they look at the ceiling heights, the whole aspect. They can't believe that anybody could be so lucky as to be able to work here.
People are just getting on with work and doing what they need to do, but they have a smile on their face when they walk somewhere and when they do something, and they're clearly enjoying their day, and that was a big part of our goals.
Net-a-Porter is traded in very profitable industry, which gives them second chance in mistakes. As their financial report shows, they just made 7% profit compared to their rivals ASOS' 40% in 2010, due to their strategy not to expand their customer base, to just keep it to affluent women. As a result, it took them almost a decade to diversify their strategy regarding their customer base, and including the price-sensitive outlet and men, Mr. Porter. Net-a-Porter could not afford to camp upon one success and react to a knock like the recession. Serial entrepreneurship is all about diversification of income channels by taking on the industry comprehensively and beyond, playing many other industries simultaneously. Another weakness to their strategy is not having their own label, which may limit the degree of grip they may have on their customer, not to mention the amount it slashes from the profit. The brand may benefit from this a great deal. The company's accounts has been examined. We report that the key ratios, i.e. asset and gearing, reveal although the company avoided significant debt, it had a serious cash flow shortage in 2010.
Recommendations. On average, 1 in 4 garments bought online are returned to the retailer. Hence, bridging the gap between online and in-store shopping remains the focal point. Net-a-Porter could use innovative technology to overcome the obstacle of not being able to try on clothes when shopping online. The Fitbot allows shoppers to virtually try on garments before buying them by mimicking a set of measurements entered by the shoppers online. Garmentology is another application which takes shoppers through an online image consultation in order to know what suits them best. The rise of the multi-channel retailer is posing a threat. Although Net-a-Porter offers a 3-courier return service, returns can take up to 10 days. A way of reducing this problem could be shops in key shopping capitals of the world, i.e. London, New York and Tokyo, and this way Net-a-Porter could also stay ahead of the other main e-tailers.
I look, I see. I see a world of beauty. I touch, I feel. I feel the world around so real. And everything I do, I dedicate to you. 'Cause you made me, I am for you. I listen, I hear. I hear the words of God so clear. I read, I know.